Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my Libra brothers and sisters. I hope you guys are doing an amazing time. Doing an amazing time. Today, sorry, today I am bringing you a May 7th through the 14th reading, tarot reading. With it, I am going to be pulling 2 oracle cards just like normal. The first oracle card that I will be pulling for you is going to be the energies most prominent in this week for you. The second oracle card that I will be pulling for you is going to have a little message with the booklet that it came with for you. And it is just whatever you need to hear right now. Whatever you're going through. I didn't say that right, but it is, for one, this is a new oracle deck that I just got. It's by Kyle Gray. He is the author of multiple books, but the one that I have is Raise Your Vibration, and that is an amazing book. I highly recommend it for anybody that wants to skyrocket their spiritual growth. Yeah. But he made this little oracle deck. It's called Gateway of Light Activations, which is an amazing deck, and I vibe with it so hard. Also, I have linked all the decks that I do use in every reading in the description below, so if you vibrate, if you resonate with a certain deck that I have and you want to go and pick yourself up some, go ahead and do so, as I highly recommend the ones that I use. I love them so much, but I am completely biased because they are my decks. I do also offer personal readings. The link to go ahead and book yourself one is in the description below. Let's get started, shall we? Your first card, that of expansion, 29. So maybe this is expanding your knowledge as you guys love to learn. Maybe it is expanding a business venture, maybe your arts, maybe creation, you know, all that kind of good stuff. So we'll see what that kind of entitles during the actual tarot reading itself. I'm gonna put my decks behind me as they're just not in my way. Your second oracle pull. Solar light upgrade, solar plexus chakra, inner fire, willpower. And like I said, this comes with a little description behind it, a little meditation behind it. I don't want to say meditation, as it's just the way to connect to this card itself. I will also bring you in closer to the cards so that you can solar light upgrade, so that you can project yourself into it while I read you this beautiful card. All right. The solar plexus chakra is found just above the belly button in the pit of the stomach. It's the energetic gateway that governs our gut, our instincts, and on an energetic level, our willpower and drive. The space can be described as a glowing sun. It is a space of warmth that gives us the necessary focus and energy to fulfill our purpose and realize our dreams. When the solar light gateway opens, our solar plexus becomes an infinite well of light. In the pit of our being, this is a source of daily inspiration and ancient wisdom. When we feel our willpower increasing, we are remembering that we have prepared for many incarnations for the opportunities we have today. Connection. Place both your hands on the pit of your stomach. Breathe to them, visualizing a great fiery light switching on. Call your solar power up and out. Your message, the light of the great central sun, is shining on you, activating you to push onwards and create. This is a perfect time to move forward with projects, goals, and intentions. Align your energy with whatever you are ready to create and experience. Focus on what you are ready to grow and where you are ready to expand. As you focus on your goals, you are giving them energetic encouragement to flourish and open, like the warm summer sun kissing the ground, encouraging the flowers to grow and bloom. That sunlight has arrived. It's here in you now. See, isn't that a good little oracle deck? I recommend it to anybody who loves oracle decks. Let's get this back up. Here we go. Bring this down a little bit, maybe. There we go. All right. Are you guys ready for your tarot reading? Your tarot reading? All right, let's get into it. Hold on, let me give this a quick shuffle. I'm feeling called to shuffle in. For whatever reason. I hope you guys are doing amazingly well. I know the energies on Earth right now are super intense, as a lot of catalysts are bringing or are building in our lives, in the external world, in the world in general. So much catalyst, so much change is happening for us to see and be aware of our own power and also our own limitations that we have set for ourselves. This is, I am recording this, I believe, on the 4th. May 4th. May 4th. I know there's a Star Wars meme in there somewhere. May the 4th be with you. there we go. That's what it was. But tomorrow we have a full moon eclipse in, I want to say Aries, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I don't know. Anyway, so first card you have is 8 of Swords. Death. You have death. No, but you have the World. Excuse me. You have the King of Swords. You have the Page of Pentacles. You have the reversed 8 of Cups. You have the Tower. You have the 6 of Cups. You have 2 of Wands. And you have the King of Pentacles. All right. So, I don't know if I've already said this, but this tarot deck that I'm using does have pre-printed descriptions on the decks themselves. I will be reading what the card says, but if I do feel like a different energy is coming up, if I'm feeling a different energy in the card for you, then I will let you know. I will give my interpretation on the card. Otherwise, I will probably just move on to the next card if that description resonates wholeheartedly with me. But let's get started. We have the upright 8 of Swords, represents feeling trapped, confined, restricted, or backed into a corner, or having your hands tied. It signifies fear, terror, anxiety, and psychological issues. The overall theme of this card is that I hate being the one to say this, but if I just use the excuse that this is the card saying it. The overall theme of this card is that you are the one keeping yourself in this situation through negative thinking and allowing yourself to be paralyzed by fear. In our lives, we are taught to believe that we are a separate entity from what we are experiencing on the outside. So if I have somebody and he punches me in the face, right, I'm going to be instantly mad at him. But as our awareness within ourselves grow, we understand that that person that punched me, I don't have to be mad at him. He's probably going through a lot right now. And sure, that punching did hurt me, but it's the psychological attachment of why he punched me. Why did this happen to me? Woe is me. All that kind of stuff comes up. And then we are instantly inseparated unseparated. No, we are separate. We have separated ourselves from connecting with other people, other versions of you. You and I are the same. I am a different version of you experiencing consciousness through my individual body. So are you. But when we latch onto the idea that something on the external is causing us pain, that's not correct. It's our latching onto that is causing us pain. We could let go of the world and be happy. You know what I'm saying? But you have the death right next to it. So I'm thinking, since you are feeling trapped, confined, restricted, you have this expansion right next to it. You also have the solar light upgrade. But with that, you also have death right next to it. Usually the person is experiencing a metamorphosis of some sort. Patterns, I am getting the feeling that the patterns are your mind patterns. So your thought patterns, your belief systems, your intellect battling your intuition. Your heart is telling you to go somewhere else, but your intellect is saying, no, stay here. I feel like you are now aware of that within yourself. Patterns you once found workable are no longer effective. The old way must be destroyed to make room for the new that is coming into being. The death card shows some sort of dramatic change in order to have a new beginning. Just like I said, the world in upright, success in all endeavors is assured. Everything is available to you right now. And that's all, and all is right within the world. Whatever you do now will prosper. Career change, a move to another place, a new relationship, recognition, rewards, acclaim. This is the end of an old cycle and the beginning of a new one, just like death. This is a time of supreme self-confidence and victory. So focus on that within this week. King of Swords is a somewhat stern figure who is in absolute command, but who can be trusted to be fair in his judgment and decisions. The King of Swords is an assertive professional decision maker with high intellect and a knack for leadership. He represents big decisions to come and a need to take control and set boundaries while making firm commitments to your goals. I feel like this is the energy that you could be here. You could be that, stern, absolute commanding figure, but be fair in his judgments and decisions. Understanding that helping the collective is helping yourself. So make the proper decisions, be fair in your decisions towards the outside world, and that's what you will be getting back to you. Let's move over to this Page of Pentacles. Indicates good news regarding the acquisition of money or material goods. His appearance suggests someone who is intelligent, refined, sensitive to the arts, and appreciative of the good life. Ambitious and determined, he is goal-oriented. I don't really have anything to say about that one. Eight of Cups in reverse. You are running away without facing your problem. Things haven't worked out as you hoped, and you want to bolt without giving the situation a second chance. If you split now, you may regret it later. I advise you not to split, whatever it is, if it's a relationship, if it's blah, 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 blah. Do not split right now. Think of everything, every benefit that this situation has already presented to you. Look for the silver lining in everything. Nothing is as bad as what our minds make it out to be. Because you have the Tower moment coming up in this week too. You might have brought the situation on yourself by ignoring or denying that something needs restructuring or deconstructing. I believe that this is your thought patterns here, your belief system. Belief system doesn't have to mean religious either. It just could mean what you believe in yourself. Like you could be anything that you want to be here, right? But something is blocking you, and I feel like this is a thought pattern within you telling you that you can't have whatever you want. And that's just not the case here. You have to work for it, but you can still have it. Just keep your vibration high and trust that the universe will provide everything you will need, because it always does here. 6 of Cups signifies nostalgia and happy memories. These pleasant and comforting memories can be used to better your future to build on. The 6 of Cups says something by the way of reconciliation and leaving the past behind. It could mean some sort of apology or returning to the past to unlock skeletons from the closet. Don't really have much to say about that. Let's go on to your last two. 2 of Wands in upright. It shows that an unexpected factor is entering into the situation at hand. This card indicates a choice must be made, which could be related to your work or a creative endeavor. It shows being in control and experiencing gains in your life on one hand. On the other hand, it brings with it great anxiety and the possibility of losing the control that you once had. If I were to give any advice in this situation, you have a choice to be made, and I understand everybody has a choice to be made right now, within everything. But I feel like this is a major choice that you have to make, or major decision that you have to make. With that, you do have the positive side, and you have the negative side. I advise you to latch on to that positive side, because with the other hand, it's going to bring you a lot of anxiety and probably perpetuate more blockages within you. You don't want that. You want that expansion energy. You want that solar light upgrade. You don't want to be trapped anymore. You want to break free from your chains. And I want that for you too. Let's move on to this last card. King of Pentacles represents a mature man who is not only wealthy but also courageous. He symbolizes worldly power in a positive sense and is experienced in handling money matters. He shows signs of success, wealth, and endless personal growth. Attaining your goals will likely require some self-exploration, as well as a firm commitment on your part. This has a lot of Capricorn energy within it, so maybe a Capricorn is coming into your life here and kind of helping you see where you could improve on in your material world. Instead of your spiritual, instead of your emotional, instead of your mental, it is your material world. But you have this expansion, man. You have death, you have tower, you have the world. Something is changing within you. Something, maybe this solar light upgrade that we just pulled is actually expanding your awareness of self. And with your awareness of self, you can understand what you need to let go of in your life in order for you to perpetuate your spiritual growth. If this, I hope this reading has resonated with you. If it has not though, please, if you know your moon sign and your rising sign, go check out those readings that I just did on those signs as well, so that you could kind of coalesce and bring all 3 readings together for a true individualized reading on your part. If you need further clarification, or if a situation is more individualized, please get a hold of me. My instruction, or the instructions to get a hold of me, is in the description below, and we could provide some clarity in whatever situation that you have got yourself up in. Anyway, I love you. I hope that this resonated with you. Please, if it has, leave a like, a comment, and share with your brothers and sisters, as we are all in this new age together as one. We are all purging a lot of stuff right now. And to have patience with your fellow neighbor, with your fellow family, with your fellow partner. Have patience everywhere, because so many people are going through their own individualized triggers and catalysts right now. And that's perfectly fine. This is what we signed up for. We have come to this, we have incarnated on this planet in this time frame to help those around us raise their vibration into the next level. Anyway, I love you. I see you. I am with you and in full support of whatever you choose to do. Bye, guys.